Imagine this. You're sitting there about to have your favorite dinner, lads, and you're about to dig into a glorious stack of pancakes. And the couple next to you suddenly whip out a couple of guns. Guns, right? And announces a robbery. Now, do you panic? Well, do you call for help? Or think, this feels oddly cinematic, right? Welcome to Pulp Fiction, lads, because a movie where chaos and brilliance collide over pancakes, Royale with cheese, and a mysterious glowing briefcase.
Peter.
Now here's the thing. Most movies, lads, right? They spoon feed you with the story to, with a good beginning, a middle, and an end, right? Pulp Fiction doesn't care about the traditional storytelling needs. I mean, it's sheer genius what Tarantino has done. He was really the first to throw in all sorts of weird random scenes and put them into a movie. He was the first. I mean, it was a ballsy move, lads. And it throws you into timeline as scrambled as Vincent Vega's breakfast here. By the way, that's Vincent Vega from the character in Pulp Fiction, if you've not seen this. It's confusing. It's wild. You'll find yourself asking, why are we rooting for hitmen who argue about foot massages and accidentally blow people's heads off? I mean, because Pulp Fiction makes you question things, makes you question a lot of things. Is good really good? Is bad really bad? And most importantly, what's in that damn briefcase? So let's just paint the picture here now. Background, lads. 1994, this movie came out. 1994, okay? Tarantino's Pulp Fiction, it was the cinematic wrecking ball Hollywood didn't know it needed. I mean, it really did. It really needed to have that spanner in the works, that fly in the soup, to adjust things, right? At the time, movies, they were polished, predictable, and, a lot of them were a bit boring, And then this comes along. Kind of a dark comedy, kind of ridiculous, a film that intertwines stories about hitmen, a boxer, a mob boss, a drugged out Uma Thurman. We won't give away too much. Humor, violence, dialogue so sharp, you'd frame it on a picture frame on your wall. And you're drawn into bizarre, gripping situations, lads. Vincent Vega by Travolta, dancing awkwardly with Mia Wallace. Fantastic scene, by the way. I mean, it's amazing the way two people can just light up the screen with just a simple dance, and you're right there with them, lads. You're involved. You're included in that scene. It's insane. And then oh God, where do I keep going? Then you got Jules, right? Samuel L. Jackson delivering a Bible verse so terrifying and odd, if you could call it that. It'd have you reevaluating your life choices. And then you got Bruce Willis, a boxer who defies mob rules, somehow ends up in a pawn shop straight out of your own worst nightmare and creepy nightmares. And then each scene, it builds tension, it flips your expectations, it leaves you hungry for more, just like the Big Kahuna Burger. And then the film takes you on one of the tensest, funniest, most weird, standoffish scenes in movie history. Jules, wielding his signature monologue about redemption. Samuel L. Jackson versus Pumpkin and Honey Bunny. You'll get what I mean when you see the movie, lads, if you haven't seen it. The most chaotic diner robbers ever. But now you're not just watching story, you're living the story. And every heartbeat, it matches the tension on screen as you realize that for all its chaos, Pulp Fiction is weaving a surprisingly profound tale about second chances and unlikely heroes. So why does everybody need to watch Pulp Fiction? Well, lads, it's more than a movie. It's a goddamn experience. It's masterclass in dialogue, storytelling. You'll find yourself laughing and then cringing at the same time within the space of 2 or 3 seconds. And you'll finally understand what a Royale with cheese is, by the way, after this movie. That's for goddamn sure. Trust me, you'll never look at a diner, a briefcase, And John Travolta the same way again. And I said it already, what is in that goddamn briefcase? Everybody is just dying to know. Everybody is always wondering what is in it. You know, we think it's a certain thing, but is it? Really? I don't know. Lads, pure goddamn masterpiece. This put Tarantino on the map. Yeah, he had Reservoir Dogs before this, but it really did, guys. It escalated him to that next level. Hollywood A-lister of screenplay writers, directors. It truly masterpiece. And back in 1994 when it was out, it took over the world by storm. It was pop culture. It was alive, lads. I mean, it was cool to watch this movie. And not just because it's cool. It's goddamn amazing.
Peter.
Wow.